Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions Global, let's have a look at the news for June 1st. Another kind of big week for Global, so let's have a look. So we'll go from the bottom. Yep, Cypress Pile. Definitely want to make that. And here, Rose Festival. Very interesting naming here. Somebody said it on Reddit, and I am inclined to agree with him, but this might be signaling the release soon of Valentine Salia. She's got a lot of roses on her costume, so I wouldn't be surprised if she got a release soon. And there's some, I don't know, confusion or mini controversy about Black-Robed Witch versus Black Rose. I guess people are wondering about the translation. The truth is that Helena is both in JP. Her nickname, her title that you get for 10,000 uses, that is the Black Rose of the battlefield. But her job, her main job, is called the Black-Robed Witch. So yeah, that's where that's coming from. If they had gone with my suggestion of Black-Clad Witch, I don't think we would have had this mini controversy, but yeah. Gotta respect the decisions of the translators. Okay, JP up. New guild battle map, Dark Attack up. This is kind of a large-ish map. You also might want to bring ranged attackers. Okay, and then we got Helena. And she is very good. I've made, I don't know, like a bazillion videos of her in the last couple months. You can have a look at those. And this. This is a new vision card. Has not appeared yet in JP, although I expect it will someday. Maidens of the Rose. Very cool artwork there. But party ability, dark units only. Luck up, /attack, resistance, penetration, and then at 99, dexterity up. And then personal ability, again for dark units only, is attack up. And then special bestowed ability for Vinera, Winter Vinera, that's interesting, and Shadowlynx will be light attack resistance up and agility up. This is a very powerful card if you're going to use Vinera or Shadowlynx. Although this could be good for Super Stern or regular Stern. Well, maybe not so much regular Stern, but Super Stern for sure. He's very evadey. But Luck Up, I made a video about that recently. That can increase the accuracy and evade. That's what those characters want. And then a /attack resistance penetration, also good because that's the type of attack that those characters use. And then a dexterity up, which can help you with your accuracy. Pretty good card. And then personal ability attack up, of course that's great. And then the special bestowed ability, light attack resistance up. Holy is kind of one of the most dangerous spells for these characters, so this gives them a bit of resistance to that. Vineta, she does get some stuff with her EX jobs, so she can also take more like holy attacks. I would not call her a bruiser, but yeah, she gets a little bit more survivability there. And then there is a video that I've been thinking about making for like the last 2 weeks, but just can't pull the trigger. But it's about talking about how to think about these element-specific cards. I think a lot of people look at these and they think you need to make a full team with them. And there was a thread on Reddit recently about people saying how they don't like how these cards make them feel like that they have to make those mono-element teams. But I think a lot of people are looking at these cards in the wrong way. People should stop thinking about them as team cards and start thinking of them as unit cards. I mean, you can imagine trying to build an entire team to take advantage of this card. I don't think it would be a very good team. But if you put this on just Vineta or just Shadowlynx, then it's kind of an all-in-one card for them, and they don't need any other buffs from the other units in your PvP team, whether it be vision cards or master abilities. It becomes kind of like a solo, kind of self-contained character. And then that leaves your other 2 slots to do whatever you like. You can use 2 characters of the same element to buff each other with vision cards or master abilities, or you can just go with 3 elements and just play like how we used to play the first 6 months of the game. But yeah, stop thinking of these cards as team cards, think of them as unit cards, and you'll feel a big weight off your shoulders. You don't need to feel so artificially restricted in your team building. I'll try to make that video sometime soon. Let's see. Training challenge missions, training quest, fine. Maybe bingo board here. Fine. Okay. And then they are mixing up the release date for the EX jobs. I like this. From the developer's point of view, it's a cheap and easy way to kind of mix things up for global, to keep them on their toes. And there's a lot of global players that enjoy like surprises. They want, you know, global first stuff. So this is a nice nod to that. I remember when EX jobs were first released. No, not when they were released, when they were first announced. And they announced a batch of them, of like, what was it, 7 or 8 all at once? I was very depressed when I saw that because I kind of felt like they were going maybe the Brave Exvius route, where they went to 7 stars, and they just released like giant batches of 7-star units, just to really speed up the power creep of the game, get everybody on track with 7 stars. And what I was hoping that they would do with EX jobs was release EX Awakenings at a much slower rate, and so like you can slow down power creep, and then also every time you release some characters for EX jobs, they'll feel more special. And you also give them more time to shine in the meta. And that's what they're doing. That's what they turned out to be doing with this. So it's been fun, the EX jobs. We still got a ways to go with UR units, of course. And then also, I think we're only halfway done with like the MR and lower rarity in JP. So I'm liking the speed of the rollout of these EX job awakenings. Okay, and then there was the video. They were wearing very nice jackets in that video, if I remember. Login bonus, fine. Ah, yes, Final Fantasy I is coming back. I am going to skip this in global. But I got the Esper in JP, and I was very glad I did. Great Esper for tanks. I do have Warrior of Light in JP, but did not build him. I love tanks. They are like going very high in arena. I've really come to appreciate how versatile they are. Again, like if you have their special vision card, you can just kind of slot them into any team that you like, regardless of element. Side rant here, but this is why it's so depressing to me that people are only thinking about like Mont or Rain in terms of like a fire-heavy team or a mono fire team, when really they're some of the most versatile characters in the game as far as team building, especially if you have their special vision cards. So I wish people would get off that mono element kick that they're on. But anyway, talking about Warrior of Light. Now that I love tanks so much, Warrior of Light's kind of the only one that I have not built in my JP account, so if he comes back a third time in JP, maybe I want to build him. I said this in my tier list video, but maybe pound for pound, Warrior of Light is the tankier tank than Megamont. But Megamont has all that utility stuff, breaks and status effects and things, which maybe makes him the better unit overall. But yeah, you can feel good about taking Warrior of Light to EX jobs. And if you don't have the Vision card or the Esper, I might want to recommend that too, but yeah, have a look at that. Okay, we got the art book. Still need to buy this in Japan. Like one day I went to a couple bookstores, they didn't have it, and I just kind of gave up after that. And then lo-fi music. Yes, this is whatever. Okay, that was a look at the news in Global for June 1st. Can't believe it's June already. It'll be interesting to see how people enjoy Helena the coming month. And it'll be very interesting to see which unit is released at the beginning of July. If we follow the release schedule of JP, then it would be Dwayne. The problem is, Dwayne is already released in Global. I said this before, but I don't think the company makes a lot of money from people doing the EX job awakenings of old units. They might release Zazan at the beginning of July. They might do Valentine Salia. They gotta release something new at the beginning of July. They can't just give EX jobs to Dwayne. I don't think that would be enough. But I have a sneaking suspicion. Well, they already released Rain early in order to give people a fighting chance against Helena. And another thing that they could do to sort of tamp down Helena's impact on the meta for months and months is to delay the EX job awakening of Dwayne. Without Dwayne, Helena is not super duper crazy, she's just semi-crazy. But maybe at the end of June, maybe I'll do a second video entitled What to Do About Dwayne in Global. Okay, that'll do it for this video. Good luck on your Helena pulls, I'm rooting for you. We'll see you again, take care.